Hello, water, earth, fire, and air. This is a general reading for all signs. So, see what message comes out for the collective. What message does the collective need to know? Whoa. You got pride, patience, and healing. This is for the collective reading for all signs. Bottom of the deck, someone's definitely got a hole in their soul right now. My name's Serenity, and this is a general reading for the collective. So I'm going to read to you pride. You may be acting out of arrogance and vanity. Humility is the key. When you're prideful, you can become harsh and not conscious of your weaknesses. This can temporarily make you feel more powerful and superior to others, whilst at the same time cause you to be judgmental and unteachable and hardened. Have you been fighting, quarreling, and disagreeing with others? Are you always trying to prove a point and defend your position? Do you think that you're always right? By holding on to shadow pride, you are stopping yourself from progressing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Stop overestimating your importance and learn to be humble. When you are too proud, you cannot hear other people's advice and cannot receive their assistance. Empowerment means that you can be soft, caring, aware, and gentle. Recognize that you need other people's support to achieve true success. Okay? So, the first card that's come out for the collective is pride. And I hear in pride comes before a fall. So, let's see what other message here for the collective regarding pride. New beginnings. Came out reverse, but with intentions. Okay? New doors are opening and new opportunities are here. You are shifting into a higher frequency by honoring yourself and your accomplishment. It's time for a fresh start and a clean slate. You are being asked to only bring your new self into your next chapter here. Okay? And some of you need to set better foundations. Okay? Oh, sorry, boundaries. Communication. Crafting boundaries requires self love and discipline. It's not about you shutting people out or being unkind. It's about you telling them you care enough about yourself to create boundaries that are for your highest good. Clear communication is needed to keep your boundaries intact here. Okay, collective? What other message here for the collective regarding this new beginning? You have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Okay? And you got reminiscing, learn from your past and make new memories here. Okay? Because it's going to be a new beginning. Okay? Now, for those who got patience, I'm going to read that to you now. This is for the collective Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Patience is needed right now. You must develop patience in all areas of your life. Patience does not mean that you give up and do nothing. On the contrary, you need to be aware of several aspects of your circumstances that you're facing. Patience requires you to stop pushing, rushing, and creating potential explosive situations. Instead, it asks you to see the bigger picture and become aware of the ingredients that might be missing. If you're impatient with a particular person, instead give them space. Avoid jumping to conclusions and making up dramatic stories about a person or situation without being aware of all the details. You have an opportunity to let go of judgment. Always look for the truth of the situation, not what someone is saying or doing, but why. Patience can also be connected to health conditions you are recovering from, a new diet or an exercise program you have embarked on, or a new course of study you may have begun. Okay? So, whatever it is right now, for those who've got Patience, need to be patient. Okay, let's say this is for collective. You've got nature therapy, grounded. And at the bottom, you've got letting go and resistance. This cycle has ended and it's time to let go to experience new growth. It's vital to have closure and gratitude for the situation to make room for new things to enter. Go within to find what is holding you back. Change is necessary in this situation here. So, for some of you right now, you got nature therapy grounded. Your soul loves to connect and be one with nature. A beautiful healing takes place when you ground and center yourself with the earth. Being in nature has a way to restore what has been lost and brings you back to your center. So some of you might need to be grounded right now. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe for those who haven't subscribed. Tell me about this nature therapy here that someone needs to know. Heart with a key. Welcome to love, meeting the one. Open your heart and getting yourself together. Perfect. So some of you need to be patient here regarding getting together with the one you want because you've got the butterfly. Relationship is evolving into the next phase, healing the inner child, and there's going to be some form of growth here. But you just need to be patient, okay? And then you got the ones who need healing, okay? And because somebody could be suffering some form of addiction here, okay, or codependency, okay? Someone's very controlling, very manipulative. So let's say somebody needs healing. What other message here for the collective do they need to know regarding this healing? Fun and adventure. It's time to play and get reacquainted with your childlike self. Open up to your sense of adventure and fantasies. You've been way too serious and moving through the motions. Snap out of it and have some fun. I'm going to read to you now healing because at the bottom you've got balance is needed here. Relationships. Make sure all your relationships are equal and balanced with giving and receiving. If they're out of rhythm, then the other is sacrificing and can't sustain itself. Therefore, it will create more obstacles to overcome. Know you are worthy and deserve respect in all ways. So let me just read you now healing because somebody needs healing right now. Illness and pain in your body is a message for you to slow down, look within, and make important changes. If you're experiencing stress, feel overwhelmed, are suffering ailments in your body, or feel exhausted and depressed, it means that your body is trying to communicate with you. Your body wants you to start treating it in a more loving manner and listening to the message it's sending you. You need to become conscious of the areas in your life that you are avoiding or suppressing. Healing takes time. It's a process. Your first step towards healing is to create a safe, loving, supportive environment where you can listen to your inner wisdom here. Okay? That's for somebody. But they're telling you as well that you also need to have time to play and get reacquainted here. To get some form of balance in your life, in all relationships, I'm hearing. So, this is for the collective, fun and adventure and joy. What other message does the collective need to hear? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. You got photograph. Looking at the photos, missing you, nostalgic, making new memories. Because somebody definitely could be going over the past, but they need to make some new memories right now. Because for someone here, just talking, conversing, awaiting messages, text, call, email. Okay, some of you might need to start communicating again with people, even if you're starting through emails, texting now. And someone needs to have faith. Love is coming. Okay, there could be a surprise, an invitation, or a meeting, but there could be some form of hesitation here because somebody could be approaching their soulmate, but somebody also could be gaslighting or wearing a mask. So be careful because whatever's in them is also in you, I'm hearing. So let's see what other message here for the collective do they need to know. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. This is for the collective. What the message does collective need to know regarding this pride? Expect powerful change. Okay? Expect powerful change by the new moon eclipse. And it's time to take action by the new moon in Aries for somebody here. Okay? So let's see. This is for the collective Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. So someone needs to expect some powerful change by the new moon eclipse. Okay? So I'm going to read that to you now. So this is for the collective. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe for those who haven't subscribed. Okay? So by the new moon eclipse. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings and there's a powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new direction you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason. You'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear here, collective. Now attune to the moon. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Now the additional meaning for this card. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life right now, okay? But also here, do not let pride be your downfall. Now the teaching. The new moon eclipse are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnaround. So definitely for somebody, their life is turning around right now. So let's see what other message here for the person who needs not to be prideful here. Okay, because a new beginning is coming. And for some of you, it could be regarding a failed business or proposal to materialize. Some of you could have been dealing with a third party here, a mother figure here. Okay, there could have been some trouble or poverty or destruction according to a third party. Some of you, it could have been regarding your work. For some of you, it was your money. Because for some of you, there is no second chance. Okay, you need to regard your possessions here. Because for some of you could be dealing with somebody who wants to return back from the past. But for some of you right now, there's been a lot of conflict here. Okay. Some of you might even be getting a call for some form of payment or an old debt that you're having conflict regarding. But remember, pride comes before a fall. See, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But for some of you right now, there's a lot of conflict with quite a few people, and it could be regarding a third party situation that's going on here, okay, by the new moon eclipse. Alright? But remember, after every ending, there's a new beginning. So let's see. This is for collective. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay? But for some of you wish to start a new beginning, okay? Or some of you could be wishing for some form of inheritance to come through. So let's see. Now, for those who need to be patient, okay, and get in contact with nature, okay, for some of you, not taking them all. You need to look at the bigger picture by the full moon in Sagittarius, and somebody needs to a fiery climate approaches somebody here by the new moon in Aries, and you and your loved ones are safe by the new moon in Cancer. Okay, but someone needs to be patient here. Okay, wow. This is for the collective. If it resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see. One card here for the. Oh, there you are. No, that's two. Time to release negativity. Okay. And somebody by the full moon in Scorpio, and somebody needs to balance spirituality and practicality by the full moon in Pisces. Okay. So somebody could be dealing with a water sign that needs to be patient here. Okay. So let's see. One card for the collective. A time for healing by the balsamic moon. Somebody needs to be patient when it comes to her healing here. Okay, especially when you're healing your childhood issues, and some of you need to take time to breathe out by the disseminating moon. Okay, so I'm going to read to you now. Time for healing. Mm. Someone's very close to achieving the goals, though, by the given moon. Can I see that out as well? So I'm going to leave it out over here. I'm going to read to you time for healing. And some of you need to be patient in your healing process here. This is for the collective Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. So let's find out for you. Mm-hmm. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and bright future is beckoning. However, before your next before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. Because for some of you right now, you need to be patient, okay? And some of you need to ground yourself, okay? And restore what has been lost, okay? Bring you back to center. Some of you will be welcoming love and meeting the one, and some of you will be in your next phase and healing your inner child here, but you need to be patient for healing here. Now, however, before you take the next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had if you know that someone or something really isn't good for you. This card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your beliefs in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes here, collective. Now attune to the moon. When one is healed, all are healed. Now the additional meaning is time to let go of the past. You're about to turn the corner and you need more time to heal for someone. And think about how this situation would look if everyone were healed. So the teaching here, collective, is patience is required at the time of the balsamic moon. It's time for self care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, which is just around the corner. No matter which point in this current moon cycle you pull this card, it's a reminder to go a little bit easier on yourself. The time to step into your creative power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need right now because someone needs to be patient, not just patient with other people, but patient with themselves, especially if they need healing right now. So I'm just going to clarify this. This is for the collective Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. You've got recovery from illness, improvement in your personal affairs here. Okay, so some of you are taking some time out to heal right now. Okay, and you definitely need to be patient with yourself. There is no hurry here. Okay, some of you, once you've healed, you will be taking some form of action. I see Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And for some of you right now, this could be some news regarding some form of inheritance for some of you right now. Because for some of you now, that's your wish. Okay? Some of you could be taking some action and celebrating and partying hard. Okay? For some of you who were ill, your health is going to improve. Okay, if it's not you, then it's a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But someone's health is going to improve once they take some action to actually take the time to heal and be patient with himself and not rush into anything. Okay, not for somebody. And for some of you, you definitely could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that could be going through this right now that needs healing. Because somebody here may bring dishonor or scandal to their loved ones here, because there could be some family quarrels going on or a disagreement with relatives. Okay, some of you need to guard against extravagant urges here, because for somebody here, somebody could be hearing some news from an old friend here. Okay, who's setting himself free from some form of feeling entrapment. Somebody may start a new adventure after they set themselves free, because someone's trying to get over some emotional loss after being betrayed by a friend. Okay? If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Okay. Tell me about this healing here, because somebody feels betrayed and someone's going through some form of healing, because somebody was having some form of conflict with a lot of people here. Okay. Some of you it was over some form of inheritance. For some of you it was regarding some action someone took. And the card that verifies the healing card is Communication is the Key by the New Moon in Gemini. Okay, so I'm going to read that to you now. Bottom of the deck, the energy is gaining momentum by the waxing moon. Okay, so let me read you Communication is the Key by the New Moon in Gemini. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communication with the person at the center of your question. Is talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Email, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. Okay? And that's what some of you are doing here, especially when you're talking, emailing, text messaging right now. That's helping you to journal and write down your feelings, and it's going to help you heal. Okay? All other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming. It's time to wipe the slate clean and start over. The card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. Okay? Attune to the moon. Write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Okay? And additional meaning for this card, it's time to tell someone how you feel here, collective. And don't be all in your head and not in your heart. And someone is flirting with you. You might not notice. And some of you need to read more books. And the teaching here is Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing of ideas and travel, and energy around it and around this card. No matter when you pull it, is speedy, gossipy, flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves a chat. One thing to be aware of is that the card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily medication will help to unscramble cross wires in your brain. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or by the new moon in Gemini. This could have taken place. Remember, this is a timeless reading. Okay, it could have taken place already, taking place now, or is yet to come. But somebody definitely could be emotionally manipulative, emotionally unavailable, very argumentative in your family right now that you need to get over and set yourself free. So let's see. Communication is the key by the new moon in Gemini. And some of you are texting, emailing, okay? Could be talking online, tweeting, Facebook. For some of you, though, somebody could be walking away and it could be a jealous fire sign from a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer is walking away from a jealous, controlling, manipulative fire sign. Okay, there's definitely been some deceit and infidelity here. This could be fire sign, could have been a third party here. Okay, there's definitely been a radical change in your plans. There could have been some disappointment in a love affair for some of you, and for some of you, you could be definitely dealing with a Sagittarius. But for some of you, with the Seven of Wands here, reverse, someone's doubtful about making a decision here, or anxious over some material success here, because definitely someone's going to be walking away here and could be communicating this. Okay, because with the Seven of Cups here, somebody had options here or choices. Okay, somebody here needs to make sure they're not scattering their thoughts of or their actions here or their forces, because somebody here could be changing position or residence for the better here, but they need to make a choice or decision where they want to live. Okay, because somebody could be waiting for their ships to come in here, because somebody here was suppressing their emotions here. Okay, very uncertain about a committed relationship, could have been 10 years or more, because somebody here could be needing to go and see a solicitor or get a good solicitor, because for somebody here it could result in some form of lawsuit here. Okay, and it could be over some form of inheritance, but somebody needs to heal from this here. Okay, and like I said, somebody's very close to achieving their goals by the given moon. So let's see what other message is coming out for the collective here. Sun, moon, and Venus rising. What other message does the collective need to know, especially these five conflicts going on? Some of you right now, you need a heart-to-heart conversation. Very much saying that, okay? Because for some of you, honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and someone from your past is returning to your life here, and they might want a reconciliation here. But some of you need to give your relationship a chance, okay? Work on your partnership. Some of you it may need healing. Some of you may need to go in a retreat, okay? To disconnect from the world and spend some quality times with your partner. That's for somebody, okay? So let's see what other message is coming through for you here. Yeah, because somebody's definitely having some conflict because of a third party situation here. Someone's actions could be overindulging, partying too hard, and it could be affecting their health here. Okay? And someone needs to be patient with somebody here, or someone needs to be patient with themselves with their healing. Because for someone here, somebody could be having a conflict with a Capricorn, or somebody here is because of some form of codependence or addiction that's making them feeling trapped in their head and feeling that they can't escape from. Okay, for some of you right now, though, you're going to actually need the strength, okay, to actually and the courage to deal with what you need to deal with right now, because somebody here could be mirroring you, okay? Somebody here could be getting some form or wishing to get some form of attention here, and it could be over a financial new opportunity here, okay? Could be with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, okay? But someone could be getting a lot of attention here. But for some of you, this jealous fire sign who's walking away, okay, could be putting on a burden because somebody here was very doubtful over this material success, okay, and need to put this burden down. Because for some of you right now, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone's going to end up hurt, and it could be a jealous fire sign because someone's going to be taking some form of action, okay, very quickly. With the Eight again, Eight of Pentacles, could even be somebody you work with because the action that could be taken is that somebody could have got blocked, okay, and someone's walking away from people and things that no longer serve them because somebody could have been a mother figure, could have been dealing with some form of black magic or Ouija board, okay, and now they're regretting their actions because it could have been sent back to sender, okay. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's see what other message here for the collective did I need to know. Other message regarding this reconciliation here for someone. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best here, collective. And you also got soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. And you also got emotions are a natural, necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment here, collective. Okay? Because for someone here, they're needing to put down a burden, somebody's hurt because it was in a third party situation here, right? And someone's giving up, they're losing hope. All right? This resonates with you, collective. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm going to take a card from the Kipper deck here. This is for the collective Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Now, when it concerns somebody feeling that they are trapped in some form of bondage here, with the devil showing up here, okay? Because there's been a lot of conflict with a lot of people regarding somebody could have some form of codependence or addictions here. And for some of you, it's over some form of sudden wealth, okay? Some years it's regarding some form of inheritance that there's all this conflict, but something's coming to an end and somebody's going to be taking a journey here, okay? Something's definitely coming to an end once this money comes through for someone. Someone's taking a journey, and when it concerns the hurt, somebody could end up in prison or feeling trapped, okay? Somebody they had to put down as a burden because somebody here could be even be put in an institution. Got the main male at the bottom of the deck, and behind them is the courthouse, and the family room is in ruin here. Okay, somebody could be so jealous and out of control. Okay, because of a third party situation that they had to be put into some prison or going to some mental assignment. Some of you could be communicating this or receiving some communication regarding this. Okay. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.